Welcome to another video here on the channel. We're back in D1 for this race, and we are at Indianapolis for the Brickyard. Um, this race is actually historic for a kind of boring way, but it's whatever. It's the first no caution race that I have witnessed, and I have no clue how many have actually happened in this league. I'm assuming none, but yeah, zero cautions, so very short video. Be ready, all that stuff. Like, subscribe. Let's get into my quickest race that I've raced yet. So, like I said, Indy, start on the pole again. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm very good at getting the pole because I'm very fast. But we only have 6 drivers in this race today. Not a lot of people showed up, but it was a lot of the regulars. Iron started on the outside. Tanuki, this is your first time seeing him in D1. This is his second race. He actually gets to the inside to start the race and takes the lead right away. You can see Rover in the 17 behind me, just for a split second though, as I kind of just pull away from all of them. As you see there, I'm gaining on Tanuki right now, and I want to try and overtake as fast as I can in this race. I want to try and get ahead because I know I'm fast here. He goes high. I'm able to get to the inside, but he's able to push away off a bump from me. He gets through a corner well here until he slides with the track, hits the wall. And I look to go to the inside here as we go to lap 2. I'm still established on the inside, going through the corner. He brakes early to try and get back underneath me, but I block it off nicely so that it doesn't happen. Going to this next corner, he slides down to the inside very quickly. I can't block it. And I'm on the outside. I can't really do anything because you don't get runs on this track like you do on other tracks. But as you see, we're already a second and a half ahead of literally everyone else. So I kind of noticed that Tanuki doesn't get a very good corner there. So I get past him and I go into the corner. He bumps me. It pretty close. It almost works, but we both go on the wall, so it doesn't really work for him too much. But yeah, we are pulling away from everybody. So this is when I kind of realized, all right, we should just push each other and not worry about racing at the time. But he does bump into me. He gets to the inside. I just kind of let him have it. I don't race him too hard here. I do try and get to the corner as best as possible, but he does get to the inside, but I do somehow get a run. They're almost 2 seconds behind us at this point. I'm just trying to get away from them. I'm telling the 10 to just get through the corner smooth and let's push each other, but right as I say that, he goes into the wall, and I gain time on him, but he has a really good corner here compared to me. And he's going to get a lot of draft down this super long straightaways. Yeah, you see back there, it's going to be over 2 seconds now for the distance, over 2.5 seconds actually from us and third place of the 17. We both went in the wall there. Um, the 10, he's making a run now. He's faster out of the corner than I am. He does get to the inside just barely. And again, I let him have it. I want him to just kind of get in front of me so I can just push. I want to be able to just push away and get going. So yeah, he takes the inside there, gets to the corner well. I'm not trying to hit him. I'm trying to just push. But he goes on the wall. But I get right up behind him and I start the move of just pushing and getting away from everyone. I don't want to overtake him right now. But he doesn't have a great entrance into the corner there. But we both make it through well, and no one hits the wall. But yeah, my game plan now is to push this 10 car for as long as I feel like it to try and get away from everyone. Because this is a track very much about drafting. And if you have draft, you're going to catch the person in front of you. If you don't, it's pretty hard to get back to them. You have to have better cornering than everyone else. But right now, like I said, I'm staying behind this 10 for as long as I kind of feel like it. But he goes up the track, but I decided to stay behind him. But again, I'm going to skip a good amount of laps. We're going to go from lap 5 to lap 18. They've caught a bit. Soaring is now the one in the front of the pack with Dega behind him. So I kind of just say I'm going to go. I bumped the 10 out of the way, and I want to get going. I don't want to deal with everyone else. I want to get out to the lead and establish a lead. As the 10 actually makes it really easy for me. He gets in the wall, and he's slow for some random reason, and I book it. At this point, I just want to go. I'm in the mode of like, all right, let's get away from everyone and win this race. Because if I win this race, I tie the record for longest active win streak at 5. And you want to know who has that? Who's had that record all these years? Be my team owner, Dega, in the 41. His record was 5 consecutive wins. I had the chance to break it, especially if I win this race. I will tie the record, and it'll come down to a D3 race of all races. But again, we're just gonna skip ahead another couple laps. It's lap 20 now. We're gonna go to 11 to go. Actually, 10 to go now. I've gotten all the way out to 1.6 seconds from Tanuki and Soaring. They're the only cars that are anywhere close. Dega and the rest of them are over 10 seconds behind. I just want to get going. 1.6 was about the largest gap I got from them when I was out leading. The 10 was kind of messing them up a little bit every once in a while, and it slowed them down a lot on a good amount of these laps. So now I'm just going, I'm cruising along. I'm just trying to get that win because it's 10 laps to go. I've been dominating the race. I didn't lead only 8 laps, somewhere in that range. But no, we're gonna keep skipping now each lap to see the intervals. 1.2 that lap. You can see it seems they've caught a little bit. We crossed the line, coming to 8 to go. They've now gone to 1.2 again. They didn't really gain that lap actually. But now this lap, they seem a little bit closer this lap. I crossed the line for 7 to go, and they're under a second. So I'm hustling, hustling, hustling. They're gaining again. Soaring is pushing Tanuki so much. They're 6 tenths behind. They're doing what I did to Tanuki at the beginning of the race. But you notice they have a very large gap out of nowhere now, and I'm about a second ahead now. So we're 5 to go. We're coming to 4 to go. They caught a lot on that lap, and I was starting to get scared. 4 laps to go. They close to 6 tenths. And this lap, they're even closer. They're in drafting range at this point. With 3 laps to go, I am very scared. A half a second, but now they're even closer. As we come to 2 to go, there's not gonna be any more cutting. We're just gonna do these last 2 laps in full. 3 tenths behind. You can see the 10 in my field of view. I hadn't seen that yet all race since lap 10 or so, but he is getting close. 2 laps to go down this backstretch. They're going to have all the time to just draft up to me. And I was getting scared. As they closed in, I was scared they were going to be there. As the 10 gets into frame again. I don't have a great corner, but he doesn't either. So I get to pull away a little bit. In this corner, I have such a better corner than both of them. Tanuki slows both of them down. They're both in the wall. Now we're on 1 lap to go. I basically just have to do what I've been doing, do it conservatively, because they're 8 tenths behind now. I'm just ahead. Like, I've dominated this race. There's no words other than domination I can use to kind of describe this race. But like I said at the beginning, 0 cautions. I don't even know when the last time that happened or if it's even ever happened in this league. But I was glad that I was the one leading in this race and not someone like Dega or Rover or Iron, because as you can see, 13 seconds back, I would not have had a fun time. As we come through turn 4, down the front stretch, they gained a little bit that lap, but it's not. It was too little, too late. I'm gonna cross the line and win this Brickyard 400, baby, and make it 5 wins in a row through all 3 series. And now I hunt for Daga's record.